Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This this is part two of a video I made earlier talking about Doordash is a part of the digital mafia and how Doordash should be charged with the racketeering, influenced, corrupt organization act of 1970. This is RICO. This has RICO written all over it. I lie to you not. This company is corrupt. Doordash, Uber, Instacart, and Amazon. But I think Doordash is the biggest offender. At least Amazon, at least they got a product. They do actually have employees that deliver packages. They actually have warehouses. They actually sell their own products. So Amazon do have products. But Amazon Flex was caught stealing from their drivers. Okay? Now these are third-party drivers, not their employee drivers. These are third party. Well, I think I don't think Amazon have employee drivers. I think they have a combination. I think they do have some drivers that work for Amazon, but I think that a lot of Amazon drivers are also work for a third party, the ones that drive those trucks. Now they got Amazon Flex that drive their cars. And then they got Amazon third-party delivery people that drive Amazon trucks, but they still work for a third party. But then I think they have Amazon drivers that work directly for Amazon. So Amazon got a lot going on. But Doordash, all of Doordash contractors are independent contractors. Doordash does not have anybody that work directly for Doordash that drives and deliver anything. But yes, Doordash should definitely be charged with the RICO Act. So let's read. Doordash to pay $17 million to drivers for pocketing their tips. A settlement claims the delivery platform used tips to offset the base pay it had already guaranteed to workers, instead of giving workers the full tip they rightfully earned. The New York Attorney General's office announced a nearly $17 million Doordash settlement after the delivery platform used tips intended for drivers to subsidize their pay. On February 24th, New York Attorney General Letitia James said in a press release that between May 2017 and September 2019, an Office of the Attorney General investigation found that the delivery platform used customer tips to offset the base pay it had already guaranteed to workers. Attorney General James said that customers were misled into thinking their tips would be directly given to delivery workers, also known as dashers. Instead, Doordash would keep the tips and take it out of their guaranteed pay. See? That's how corrupt these organizations are, these companies are. Hold on, guys. Okay, this is an example. This is an example of what Doordash would do. So say the base pay is $3. The tip is $10. The total is supposed to be $13. Okay? So what Doordash was doing is they would take the whole base pay away. That's still supposed to be $10. But they would take a couple more dollars away and make it $8. They was doing whatever they want with the money. Sometimes they'll take it from $2 to $1. Sometimes they'll take away the $3 and give the whole $10. So now the base pay, if it's $3, the tip is just $7. So they still stole $3. So either way, if they gave the driver $10, Either way it goes, they stole $3. But in this case right here, they stole $5 from the driver. The driver would never know. There was no way for the driver to ever know. Because when the driver look at the details of the transaction, he don't see what the customer left. He don't see that. He gonna see that the customer left a $5 tip, and that DoorDash gave him $3 base pay. That's what he's gonna see. When in actuality, the customer left a $10 tip. See, so that's what the problem is. Hold on, guys. Okay, so it says, in turn, DoorDash will pay $16.75 million in restitution for Dashers and up to $1 million in settlement administrative costs to help issue the payments. What did DoorDash have to say about this? In a statement to Today.com, a DoorDash spokesperson said it remains committed to making sure Dashers' earnings are fair and transparent, and that the company hasn't used the same pay model since 2019. So this happened back then. It took 5 years for them to get a settlement. What kind of pay model are they using? You know what? They're using the same pay model. They may divert or restructure or move the money around a little bit differently, but it's the same pay model. No one's monitoring them. No one knows anything about them because it's not transparent. But they say they're committed to fair and transparency. That's not true. We remain committed to making sure that Dasher earnings are always fair and transparent. And the allegations settled were related to an old pay model that was retired in 2019. To be clear, Dashers always kept 100% of tips from orders on the DoorDash app, which is not true. They just settled and said that's not true. The spokesperson added, while we believe that our practices properly represent how Dashers were paid during this period, we are pleased to have resolved this years-old matter and look forward to continuing to offer a flexible way for millions of people to reach their financial goal. DoorDash says it's made significant changes to its pay model since the years covered in this investigation, and that Dashers kept 100% of their tip from orders on the tap. Kept 100% of their tips from orders on the app. See, so basically what I'm saying is, it's all a lie. DoorDash is lying. They still stealing tips. To this day, all of the digital Mafia apps are still stealing tips. What did the investigation found? According to the settlement, the OAG investigation found that under the old pay model, workers were only able to see their tips if the amount was greater than what DoorDash had guaranteed to pay them for the order. While the delivery company would pay a minimum of $1 to the Dasher, the investigation found that the tips paid by the customers was always given to the Dasher. The tip customers were not always given to the Dasher. For example, for orders with a guaranteed $10 earning from DoorDash, if a customer tipped between 0 and 9, the Dasher will always receive $10. Because that's what they said. It was not until a customer would tip over the guaranteed earning that DoorDash would give the Dasher extra money. See that? So for example, if a customer tipped $9, DoorDash would pay $1 plus zero remainder. The dasher will still only receive $10. That means DoorDash will steal the other $9. If the customer tipped $11, DoorDash will pay $1 plus zero remainder. The DoorDash will only receive $12. See that? If the customer tipped $11, they will only give the dasher $1. See that? Somebody's supposed to be going to jail for that. Stealing all that tip money because they only guaranteed you $10. See, the AG said that the company failed to disclose this information while having the message dashers will always receive 100% of the tip at checkout, which is an absolute lie. See, guys? And then you still got these people out here dashing, thinking they're doing good. No, you're being robbed. You're being robbed with this guaranteed earnings crap. Plus tips. No. Because you don't know when a customer's tipping or when a customer's not tipping. And so everybody up in arms, pissed off at the customer, pissed off at the customer, because everybody think the customers are not tipping. When in fact, everybody need to be pissed off at DoorDash, because DoorDash is stealing the tips. So what should happen is these customers should file their own lawsuit against DoorDash for stealing the tips. See, according to the RICO Act, the victims of a RICO claim can also file a lawsuit that triples the fine. See, so let's take a look at the RICO Act. Hold on, guys. RICO stands for Racketeer, Influence, and Corrupt Organization Act, a U.S. federal law enacted in 1970 as part of the Organized Crime Control Act. It was originally designed to combat organized crime, particularly the Mafia, but has since been applied to a wide range of criminal enterprises, including corrupt fraud, political corruption, and even street gangs. Key elements of RICO. To convict someone under the RICO, prosecutor must prove a criminal enterprise exists, a group, organization, or network engaged in illegal activities, DoorDash, Uber, a pattern of racketeering activity, at least 2 related crimes within 10 years. These crimes include bribery, fraud, money laundering, drug trafficking, extortion, and more. Connection to the enterprise. The defendants must have participated in, controlled, or benefited from the criminal activities of the enterprise. All that is DoorDash, Lyft, Instacart, and Uber. Penalties under RICO, up to 20 years in prison per count, or life if the predicate offense carries a life sentence. Fines and assessment. Convicted individuals or organizations can have their money, property, and assets seized if they were obtained through illegal activity. Civil lawsuits. Victims can sue for triple the damages they suffered due to the criminal enterprise. See? And here are some of the famous RICO cases. Mob prosecutions, 1980s and 90s, used against Mafia families like the Gambino and Genovese families. The Enron scandal. 2001, executives were investigated under RICO for financial fraud. FIFA corruption case, 2015, used against officials involved in bribery schemes. Trump election interference case, 2023. Prosecutors in Georgia charged Donald Trump and associates under RICO for alleged election-related crimes. RICO is a powerful legal tool because it allows prosecutors to target entire criminal organizations, not just individual crimes. See? And that's what I'm saying. Doordash should be charged under the RICO Act because all they're doing is stealing tips. It's a crime. What they're doing is a crime and it is illegal. For them to just face civil penalties from the government, that's not enough because they are committing a criminal act. It needs to be a federal prosecution. And the reason what makes it federal is because they're doing it in all 50 states. It crosses interstate lines. This criminal activity is happening in Florida. It's happening in New York. It's happening all over the place. It's happening in Arizona. It's happening in California. It's happening in Illinois. It's happening in Washington, D.C. It's happening everywhere. See, so that's what I'm saying. So anyway, guys, that's it for this video, guys. I got another video coming out about this. Why DoorDash should be charged with RICO. They should be charged with RICO, straight up, and Uber, and Derek Karashashi, and the other guy that founded Uber. What's his name? I can't remember what his name is. Anyway, guys, until next time, guys, remember, keep your life clean, keep your car clean, keep your mind clean, keep your body clean, and keep your diet clean, guys. Remember to drink plenty of spring water to flush out the toxins, the chemicals, and the poison that's in the food supply. Guys, you are being poisoned. You've been micro-poisoned every day. And since you're operating in your lower self, you're also poisoning your children and your pets. Until next time, guys, I'm Countryman777, and I'm signing off. Peace.